I'm going to be very honest and very blunt. You can expect me to be incredibly forthright, as always. And if I do hurt anyone's feelings, I would suggest that they go find a safe space, because I'm not that kind of person, and I'm not doing it to be your friend.
Your monologue was so good, it relieves me of the responsibility to participate today, and I'm going to hang up.
No, you don't get off that easy. Congress has been dominated by the Republican establishment. It hasn't been dominated by conservatives. Not at all. And it isn't dead. The president's apology tour continues. This is the first time in almost 90 years that a sitting U.S. president has visited Cuba. So why now? Raids continue across Belgium as the capital, Brussels, is on lockdown. The terror threat level has been raised to the highest level of 4. And ISIS has now claimed responsibility for these deadly, coordinated twin attacks.
The Belgians are unbelievable when it comes to fighting terror, and they're simply overwhelmed.
Right.
They have more open cases than they have men and women to track them down. This is a numbers game, and they're drowning.
They're building the infrastructure for jihad.
This is insane. What we're seeing in Europe, we see Golden Dawn, we see all of these far-right parties. You and I've talked about this a little bit before. The United States is having its own little, nationalist, somewhat awakening, for the lack of a better way to put it.
We did in the 1930s as well.
And again,
it was
right
the
now.
same. Yeah, it was the same story. I mean, we're repeating the past.
When people want to kill you and wipe out your way of life, you have to stop them militarily with weapons until such time as they say, okay, we'll leave you alone. Just leave us alone.
Right.
It's the only way to deal with radicals
And the president
like that.
seems to be hesitating.
All of these European countries are too nice. Even England has sort of been subsumed by Islam because they don't want to rock the boat. And I see them as frogs boiling in water slowly. I mean, even after the Paris attacks, there was no animosity per se. They treated it more like a random train crash.
We almost have a perfect storm right now. At the same time that the threat right here at home is growing, and that there is more and more evidence that there are ISIS and other terrorist cells all over America, we also have a police force nationally that is both unable and in some cases unwilling to do their jobs because they're being targeted.
There's certain things that Dana draws the line at. That's it right there.